what's up, and welcome to another episode of Movie Quiz Friday. Today we're going to talk about my top 15 favorite comic book movies, which directed by Mark Webb, came out on initial release on July 3rd, 2012, called The Amazing Spider-Man. Let's go, here we go. I love that movie, so we're going to get my pros and cons about that movie, so enjoy the episode. Here we go, let's go! Alright, everyone, so my pro comment about this wonderful movie, The Amazing Spider-Man. Let's go, here we go. Look, I dressed for the occasion, to dress for this topic, to wear my Spider-Man landlord. Let's go, here we go. Alright, so my biggest pro about this film is just a coming-age story, is a retcon of the origin of Spider-Man, which I didn't like as much, but I respect the decision of Mark Webb. But the other biggest pro about this film legit is Andrew Garfield's portrayal of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I did not like his Peter Parker, I'm a big fan of more of his Spider-Man. I'm a big fan of Tom Holland's Peter Parker, but not a big fan of his Spider-Man as much. But I love legit Andrew Garfield's portrayal of Spider-Man with the quips and whips, and legit have Mark Webb direction. Legit he legit built his web shooter and his as well the suit that he got. I'm not a big fan of the suit of Amazing Spider-Man, but I'm a big fan of the suit of Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man No Way Home. The end of that suit is Tom Holland. But nonetheless, I love this incorporation. Like legit, he built his own suit, like the homemade suit at the beginning of the sequence. I don't like it as much, but I like this suit a little bit more. But I like the sequel more, way better. But nonetheless, I love the biggest part about this film. Legit, his relationship with his Uncle Ben and Aunt May. I love that he kept the modernization. I love the upbeat of the Aunt and actually Aunt May, and I love it. Uncle too, Uncle Ben. One thing I did not like, I don't like Uncle Ben's death. That's one of the cons I did not like. I don't like how he died. Did not like that aspect. One of the other cons as well, I did not like as much Lizard as a villain, because for me, I wanted more of the villain of Lizard. I wanted to be Kirk Connors influencing more with Peter Parker, but I didn't like that as much. And plus, could you guys put a lab coat on this guy? Legit Lizard, that's one thing I love about the Lizard in the comics, because he had a lab coat, I love it. But nonetheless, that's one of the cons I didn't like about the movie. But the biggest part about this film is just a coming-of-age story about a character trying to find out who he is, trying to identify what meaning is true meaning of getting great power, with also great responsibility, being a true Spider-Man for saving New York. And I love the New York sequences. I love that New York actually gathered to help Spider-Man out, to actually get through the cranes, all the construction workers. He saved the construction worker's son. I love that sequence. I love legit, it's not who you are, and underneath the mask of who you are, what you do with the powers. And I love it nonetheless. And I love his relationship with Gwen Stacy. I love Gwen Stacy. I love it, I love it, I love it. But I love it. I love Flash Thompson too. I like Flash Thompson, the bullies in a sense. I love that he did not bully him as Uncle Ben died. I like that legit he retcon of that. Legit he became nice to his Peter Parker. But nonetheless, the biggest part about this film is just a coming-of-age story, and I love it, I love it. Let's go. And I love Spider-Man. Let's go. One on the pro, I love the relationship. I love it, I love it. One on the pro is Peter Parker being intelligent. I love it, I love it. I love his intelligence. One of the biggest pro is Andrew Garfield's portrayal as Spider-Man. Let's go. Let's go, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Love this suit. I'm not gonna lie, I love this. Captain Stacy, Con is the bitch. Wish she was there. Love Emma Stone. Love this scene. We got Stan. The biggest pro is this scene. I love this scene. Let's go.